Come on. Hi, everybody. Just trying to get chat up. You know how that is. Okay. Well, I run into a problem with our album. The paper that I'm using, the Recollections cream color, it's cracking. I don't know if you can see, but there's a crack there in the paper. And I done some checking around, and Scrap and Create, she's doing an album with the same cream paper, and she's having the same problem. So I know it's not me. You know, it's something to do with the paper. I don't know if Recollections has changed where they're buying paper, or you know, if they've changed the way they're making it or something, but I've never had this problem before. And now, you know, I've got cracked paper, which I'm still going to make it work. I've got lace, and we'll just cover it with some lace and it'll be just fine. I also went into my computer because I wanted some more different, you know, lacy stuff to go with the paper that we're using from Dreamz Etc. It's a journaling kit, but the paper, the backgrounds are so gorgeous. I just thought they'd make a great album. And I found it's from It Girl Digital, and they're lace. Can you see that? And they're all different. And I thought these would be pretty to do and use. So we're going to also use this in conjunction with the other digital kit for this album. I mean, the laces are just gorgeous. And they're so old looking, and I can get them to come apart with my fingers. So, very pretty lace pages. So that's what I'm going to use with this on the album. Now, the album's put together. I'm not going to do the outside or the inside covers yet. I went ahead and I just put together the other two pages that we're going to use, our pocket pages. Don't forget, they are pockets that will slide over, and we'll have, you know, an insert in there. So we'll work on them one at a time. I just like doing it better. Hi, Gail. How are you, honey? So we have these and we have these to work with. And on our first page, I love this little girl. Isn't she the cutest little thing? I think she would look sweet on there. But I want to do something else. I think maybe we'll add a flip out on the first page. So we need to cut for our flip out. Like I said, this album, I'm not going to rush with it. We're just going to take our time, and, you know, it'll be all right. And I need my flip out to be 5.5 by 8 1/4. So let me get a piece of the Recollections. Hi, River. Hey, Ray. I'm a little miscombobulated today, y'all. So if I don't get to you right away, I'm not trying to ignore you. Hubby's off again today. Did I say 5.5 or 5 1/4? See? I think it's 5.5. It's 5.5. I don't want to mess up like I did yesterday. Yesterday was just not my day for measuring. 8 1/4. Oh, it's my, well, she hung up, so. And I should have done that different because I need a flip out. So See? It needs to be 5 3/4 wide because we want a hinge. Let's go 5 3/4. By 8 1/4. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, 8 1/4. Okay, then we're going to score where we done our 5 3/4. We're going to score that at a 1/2 inch. There. And remember, your mountains become valleys and your valleys become mountains. So that way, when we put this onto here, we have a nice flip. And you never want them to come all the way to your edge because when you put it down, you want to be able to get to that. So all we got to do now is glue that down. Make sure I've got the right paper, right glue, because I've got 3 different bottles of Fabri-Tac up here. This one's angry at me and about empty. And so I had to open this one, and I bought this one to replace the one that I'm opening. I always try to rotate them out and keep extra glue around because you just never know. It's so nice to see you ladies. I hope everyone's having a good day. We have to take Bubsy. You remember the little Timna African gray? He's living at my mom's now because he wouldn't be quiet here when I wanted to go live. And he has to go to the vet today. He needs his talons trimmed and he needs his, you know, his beak trimmed. So he has a vet appointment at 4 o'clock today. Poor little guy. He will not be happy. None of them like to go to the vet. What did you do to your right knee, Gail? All right, so that'll give us that. Now, we could put a pocket in here. And if we put a pocket here, we could add another tag or something on this side. So let's see. I have enough. I could do that. And we could use that piece for it. Find my pencil. And let's see, we want to mark here and here. You want to go in just a tiny, tiny bit. And we'll score that. That is, we're just going to go ahead and call that pretty much probably about 1/4 of an inch. We're going to score there. Flip this around. I always try to make sure my little tick mark's in a groove, so don't have that problem. And let's see, we'll do a 1/2 inch at the bottom. And what did I do with my scissors now? Anybody else have that problem? Oh, I'll trim that edge. But now I don't know. Well, I got other scissors, thank goodness. So we're just going to turn this into a really cute little pocket. And I think we'll do that pretty edge with it. Let's see. I need to move this because it's not real sturdy to push on. And y'all know when we've got these, we've got to push on them. So I'm going to try and line up the edge. I want it to be right on that edge. Okay. Now we can put it down and go for it, since I know where the openings are now. And sometimes these little suckers are a little harder than you would expect. Ta-da! We'll trim that little edge off. And let's see, I think I'll that way and do that way. And that'll give us a really sweet little pocket to go in here. And we're not going to glue it down yet. And the reason is, I don't know what paper we might want to use behind there. So we'll leave it. My feet to the groceries makes it scream. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. So anyway, I told you I'm moving slow today. We're supposed to have rain, and my arthritis is feeling it. I'm here to tell you. It's really gotten me down today. So, but I like that. Isn't that cute? May need. All right, so let's decide what we want to do on the inside of here. Move stuff out of my way. I know I want her, and I may be able to use this other piece just over here. And I want 1/8 of an inch. I think it'll be 1/8. Yeah. So, hang on. I'm looking for my ruler again. Y'all know how I lose my ruler. And I thought I had it out here. My good metal one. It'll be all right. We'll just use this one. So, our page needs to be 5 and 1, 2, 3/8 wide. So let's get our cutting board up here. And we'll go 5 3/8 wide. And then we need it to be 8 1/8 tall. 8 1/8. We're just taking a little bit off that top. So that'll give us our first little page here. And that'll look great. And we'll ink it up and, you know. But isn't that going to be cute? So, need to get it inked up. Hope I'm not falling behind on chat with y'all. Hi, Janie. Thanks for coming in, sweetie. I'm moving really slow today. You know, we all have those days. We're not spring chickens, some of us, anymore. How are you doing, Deborah? And what's everybody working on? Okay, so let's get her down in here. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Is there a way to just turn the volume down on your phone? Honey, I don't have the volume on my phone. I'm not even using my phone. it's all the mic through my computer, and it's down as far as I can get it. So is it too loud or something? Honey, there's nothing here. I have no phone, nothing going. Absolutely nothing. I don't even have a TV on in the background anywhere. So I have no clue. Hello, Made New to Create. Thanks for coming in. How are you? I think I might put that over here. And then we can use our pretty little pocket we made down here with something else over it. That would look cute, right? Using exactly, we can't do without Fabri-Tac. Let me try something, sweetie. Gail, it might be. Did that take care of the noise? Because that was my air conditioner. I don't know what it could be. Thank you. It's from Dreamz Etc. And it's actually a journal kit. And I've seen it and I thought, nope, that's not a journal for me. That's going to be an album because it's just gorgeous. Okay, so I don't know what it could be, honey. I don't want to do anything to annoy y'all. Y'all are good enough to come in and hang out with me. Okay. 8 1/8 by, and it's got to be a little different, 5 1/8. So we're going 5 1/8. And I just know this blade's getting ready to go. I just know it. 8 1/8. If y'all don't know New to Create, check her channel out. She also does albums and things, and she's very created. Oh, words are hard today. I got up this morning and hubby was already off to the doctor. I thought he had to go to work, and started cleaning up a little bit and taking care of Nova. And he come back in, and now he's back in the bedroom. I told him I was going live. I'll just have to be quiet. Yes, you will. So, but yeah, I love Dreamz Etc. They have some beautiful paper. You knew it was Dreamz Etc. Of course. You know, it just shows you don't have to go buy a big fancy paper pad to make an album. You know, you don't have to do it. I have, when I had the kids at home and was on my own, I didn't have money to buy craft supplies. I mean, come on. I was a single mom, 4 kids, so I've even covered an album using comic book paper just to have something to do of an evening once in a while. You know, because you don't have a lot. Yeah, check her out. Check out her channel. Like I said, she's very, very talented. She does some awesome stuff. She met Ken. I believe it was her that met Ken. I was so jealous. She went to one of the oh, what are they called? Help me out with words, guys. She went to one of those things. I think we're going to use some of this on that pocket. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, right? Let's try. Let's audition a couple. I kind of like that. But then again, I kind of like that. I think maybe this one. So I need it to be, excuse my dogs, it needs to be, let's see, we're going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So let's get 1 and 5/8 while I've got that in my head, because you know how it'll go. 1 and 5/8, it's right there. By 5. So just a nice simple little 5. And let's get it inked up. And we may add a piece of lace or trim or something else to this. I don't want it to be boring. Okay. So if we put that on there, and then we add something across here, that would look cute. Let's get this on here. You're terrible at measuring too. I know I am. Yep, you met Ken from Ken's Creation scrapbook thing. I watched the video. I lurk in a lot of channels, y'all. Once in a while, I'll say hi, but for a good while, till I kind of get, comfortable, I just lurk. I think a lot of us do that. Okay. There we go. Now, what do we want on the top of that? I just got these little pearls trim, but I think they'll be too much. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put it on. Move all this out of my way. Again. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Isn't that going to be a pretty page? Now, think. You know what I should have done? I should have put a magnet under here and a magnet under here. I wonder if they'll pop up just enough to do that without a problem. No, but that's okay. I can fix it. This one might come up a little better on this side. No, that's all right. You know what we're going to do? I'll put the magnet over here, and then we'll put it inside the pocket and cover it. So that'll work. Let me get them out. I forget about magnets. Do y'all do that too? See if I can get it to where it'll If I don't have them right out where I see them, I forget. Yeah, see, we can do that, and that'll hold it down, and it'll be just fine, and they'll never know any different. So let's get this on here. Sweetie, I pick them up in Alley is where I get my magnets. I used to buy them at Home Depot, but it just got so expensive. So I will go back to my AliExpress and find the link and put it in the description box when I'm done, okay? Because I get a really good price there. And as you've seen, they're really strong magnets. I mean, I've never had a problem with them not holding. So, and that's going through because what I print on is, oh, what's it called? Presentation paper. So it's pretty thick paper. And then it's got the cardstock and everything. So, yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Let's see. I put that in here. A piece of tape. I'll cover it up after a bit. I use this fabric tape from Dollar Tree. Y'all ever used it? It's just fabric tape for medical, but it does a really good job of holding things and nothing getting snagged on it. Let's see. I got that and that. And that'll hold that down. So we need to figure out what we want on this now. Since we've got that, we need this. There's so many pretty papers in here. Arlena, hi. Thanks for coming in. She's kind of pretty on the side. Kind of like that. So we'll use that. And we're going to cut it down to 5 1/8. Ooh. By 8 1/8. 5 1/8 by 8 1/8. So let's see, 5 1/8. And 8 1/8. And let's see, where will that put us? That's not bad. Yeah, it'll work. I always, and I still do it, forget to ink my edges. Okay, let me move this out of my way. And we'll put that there. And I'm good with that. I always try to check to make sure it looks pretty good. And I like that. So that'll be that. So I know y'all are crafting. I went to Teresa Brady's yesterday, watched her live, and I played along with her while she was doing her mixed media mashup. And I actually did one. It was only maybe might have been my third ever mixed media mashup. Because y'all know I'm not a media, I'm not a mixed media person. I mainly do journals, albums. But I did it and I'm happy with it. It come out nice. Okay, now get over there. There we go. And there's our first page. Now we need to make a tag thing to go in here. But she does give you all of this goody stuff. I mean, oh my gosh, guys. I cut all of this out the other day. Let's see. Got some pretty tags already cut out. And that would look cute. Maybe those. Put those in there. And I got journaling places on the back. So, yeah. We'll use that. Y'all are going to have to excuse me a moment. I don't know if you hear her, but I have a little dog that needs to go outside to potty. So, give me just a moment. Yes, Millie, I hear you. Sad thing is, you don't hear you. Hey, sweetie. Okay, go potty. Millie is a little chihuahua, brown and white, and she's totally deaf. So, okay. Page 2 now. What do we want to do? What do we want? I'm thinking maybe a flip up and a flip down would look good. Thank you, Janie. And we're just the right there. So if I cut this in half, that would work. And it uses up a piece of paper that we used for the other side. So let's see. So if we go 5.5 and 5.5. And let's see, let's score at a 1/2 inch. Got to score. We got to do our 1/2 inch score. Okay. Oops. Thought I felt it slide. Y'all know you slide a little bit, it throws your whole thing off. Okay, so if we do a flip up and a flip down on that page, that'll work. Okay, but I want to do a pretty across the edges. So where did I put my paper punch? I had to move it out of my way. So we're going to do across it. And I'm going to get my magnet out. I'm not going to forget my magnet. Okay. There's one. Oh. That one broke. They do that sometimes. They do that. Not all the time, but sometimes you do get a broken magnet. It's just part of it. And they are some strong little buggies, let me tell you. Okay, we got our magnet, so I can't forget it this time. And I know she's going to want right back in. And I can't holler for my husband because if I holler babe, Nova will holler what? So it's funny. But yeah, the bird hollers what? All right, now come on, line up here where you're supposed to be. There you are. Oops. I'm not the greatest with these things, but I'm learning. I'm trying, y'all. You know, we all try. We do the best we can. May not be perfect, but we try. Let's see, I need another one. Okay, there we go. I got a little tiny piece in here that I'm going to have to trim out later, but it's okay for now. Let's get the bottom. See if I can just bring it in. Nope, see, I messed it up. That's all right. We'll deal with it. I am not enjoying this cutter today. Oh, there we go. That edge. I got it. I got it. I like these trimmers. I just have a hard time with them. But I mean, they do really add a nice little something to your projects. So, you know, it's like anything else. You got to take the good with the bad, right? One more. And I'm trying not to get my head in y'all's way, but then I have a hard time seeing. Oops, I messed it up. See what I did? It's all right. We'll cut another one. Probably got another piece over here. We do. I'll have to cut it down just 1/8 of an inch on the side and then cut it. It happens. What can I say? At least when it happens to you, you'll know it happens. I know Irina's dinner looked amazing. All right, I got to take 1/8 of an inch off. Where does that needed to be? 5 1/2. Yeah. Yeah, Irina made goulash last night and put a picture of it. And oh my God, did it look good? It just looked so good. And this trimmer is not my friend today. Just not going to do it. Let me find another pair of scissors. And I don't know where I put them, but there. I do have a way to cut this. And we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to trim the edge off. If I can clear me a little spot, lay my ruler down, it'll be all right, guys. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, perfection is overrated. And I don't do perfection. So, and then let's see, we'll be able to cut it in half with the trimmer. and it'll be fine. I always try to put my blades back in because I got cut pretty good one time when I was cleaning up after doing a video one day. I did not have the cover on my blade, and I went to grab a bunch of stuff and pick it up, and it got me. So that was not pleasant, and I don't ever want to do that again. So I'm very careful to put stuff away now. And there you go. It's not the end of the world. Just takes a little time now to do it. But it'll be all right. And I'm just going to go for it. Let's see. Come on. Why are you not going in there the way you're supposed to? You hear my little dog out there barking because now she wants to come in. And I'll tell you, she could bark out there for an hour, and my husband would never hear her to let her in, so I didn't have to. Any of y'all have that problem with a man? They have selective hearing. At least that's what I tell him. He's got selective hearing. There. Okay, we got it. Let me let her in because that barking is, ugh. You know how that is. Helen, let's go. I've nicknamed her Helen for Helen Keller because she can't hear, and she is the meanest and the loudest little thing that you will find. I keep trying to check chat. It's on my phone. So, oh my goodness. There. Now we'll have flip up and a flip down, and that'll work. So and it doesn't matter which one you put on first or any of that. Just try to make sure it's nice and lined up at the top. Okay. So is anybody else thinking about making an album that doesn't normally do an album? I used to think they were so hard and scary, and I grabbed the wrong. Yep, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the one I messed up. Helped Manny. Okay, let's get it on here. Nice and straight. There we go. That looks good. Now, let's see. If we put magnet there and a magnet there, that'll hold that down. And we're upright. Got to make sure we're upright. And I'm just going to use a little piece of this fabric tape. It doesn't show through, you know, and it holds them really good. But it's just Dollar Tree fabric tape. So Let's see. Oh, shoot. Done it backwards. You know that. I know what I did. Okay. Now that will hold that down. So now we can decorate this side. Okay. I'm thinking we could put this in here, trim the edges. That would look so pretty. And you could put a little photo here and a little photo here. Or you could put a photo here and a little journaling spot there. And that would look really cute. All right, Janie. Thanks. You drive safe, sweetie. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I can journal here and put a photo here. And that'll look so pretty. And then on this piece and this piece, may use a piece of that lace paper. So let's try that. And yes, I'm going to measure again because just in case. So 5 3/8 by 8 1/8. 8 1/8. 5 3/8. Let's go 5 3/8. By 8 1/8. So let's see. That'll work. Okay, and we got to ink that one up. I'm really not going to be on here a long time today because, you know, with hubby home, you just never know. Okay. Oh, make sure if you've got paper that's directional, always make sure that you've got it going the right direction. And that's going to go here. And that'll look just good. It'll be so cute. Okay. Gosh, what happened to my... I don't know what's going on with my cell phone today, y'all. But my goodness. Figured if we got this first page front and back done, you know, except for maybe some little flowers here or there, some ribbon and trim and things, which I always do all that, go back in and do that when I'm done. So that way things don't get muckified while I'm working on the other parts, because it does. It does. All right, let's get it on here. That looks good. Oh, gorgeous. Now, yep, see, that'll hold. So what do we want? I kind of, honestly, like this little, isn't that cute? And, you know, since it's a digital kit, you can print them out as often as you want. So I may do that there. And then this part down here, we could put down here. We could turn it this way. And then we'd have a little journaling spot down here and a picture up there. Or maybe, I don't know. What do y'all think? Kind of like that. And we might be able to, we're not going to be able to do both of them out of that. But I do kind of like, maybe we'll do that on the outside. Let's see. We could put a pretty little piece of lace there and add the other piece down here. Let's try that. So it needs to be, and I know this one's different from the other one. So this one needs to be, I'll say 4 1/8 by, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So we'll go 5 3/8 and 4 1/8. And the good thing when you buy digital kits, not only do you get to use them as often as you want, you can actually print them out as often as you want, you know. So you're not just, you know, a one and done type deal, like when you buy a paper kit from the store, you know, because once you use it, you're done. So that's, and you're supporting other crafters, you know, because they put a lot of time and effort into making the digital kits. That's not an easy task, and some of them are just gorgeous, guys. I mean, well, you know, you've seen several. We buy them for journals. Why not buy them and use them on albums if they've got enough background papers? That's something you have to look at, is how much background paper you have. But you can always add another, like I am with the lace background, just to give a little bit more, you know. Okay. Get it lined up where I need it. It looks pretty good. There we go. All right, now, will this one get up there? It will. Yay. My trimmer's getting ready to go, my blade. You see this? And I just put a new blade on there. So I'll have to pick up another pack of blades when I go out today. As much as I hate to, they just don't last like they used to. You know, used to, it seemed like I hardly ever had to replace blades, and now it seems like every time you turn around, you're replacing blades on your trimmers, because we all want that really nice cut, you know. almost an hour, so I figured an hour, no more than an hour and a half, because that's a long time. But what you think? That'll be cute. That will be so cute. Okay. I'm really enjoying this paper. It's pretty to look at. So it makes the project go a lot nicer. Okay, let's see. Here. That looks good. Come on. There we go. Slide over just a tiny bit. And there we've got the inside. So that'll go like that. So the outside. I'm still thinking that piece right there. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll do it at 4 1/8. So let's come down here to 4 1/8. And I kind of want to center that, so we're going to mark it on each side. That looks fairly centered. Maybe a tiny bit right there. So that looks pretty good. I've hid my pencil from me again. There it is. So we're going to trim right there. And we're going to come over here and we're going to trim right there. So let's see. And where did it go? There it is. Make sure I'm right there. Oh, that'll be cute. Ha, that looks good. I like that. I really like that. Okay, let's ink it up. I haven't put any ink on my dabber in a few minutes, so probably better do that. Oh, and don't forget, now I've got little flash giveaways going to be happening. I won't tell you what video. I won't, you just have to, on all the videos, you have to leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you left a thumbs up in a comment, when I do a drawing, if it's on that video, you'll be in that drawing. But if you don't leave a comment, a thumbs up, you won't be entered in the drawing. And I'm giving away 5x7 and 5x5 Speedball brand jelly plates. So if you want to try and win a jelly plate, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. Like I said, it's no fun if you know exactly what video it's going to be on. You have to kind of work for it a little bit. Nobody left, well, Ray left a comment yesterday on yesterday's video. She was the only one. So, what you think so far? Pretty, right? Like I said, I've got this little itty bitty where it didn't trim all the way through here. So I'm going to nip that off. And I like that. So now we got to do something on here. Maybe we'll do this little piece here. Be cute. So you have a place to... I like it. I likes it. Let's see if I can move it over here enough so I can trim up here and trim across here. Okay. There's my mark. And right down here. Ray says she's going to win them jelly plates. Excuse me. I hope y'all like this paper. And try, using different papers for your albums, not just, papers that you get at the store, because I love supporting other crafters. And I've probably got, I know I've got more than 50 digital kits. They're cheaper. And, most of the artists who make them don't mind that you make things and sell, as long as you give them credit for, they're part of it, which is only fair. So there's that page. Isn't that cute? I like that. All right. That's our first page, other than our insert. I haven't done it yet. But when you open the album right now, you'll flip that out, and you've got a pocket and a tuck there, and that. And then when you flip it over, you have this. So that's what we've got so far on our album. And I like it. I really like it. I like that paper. I'm trying to think, should I maybe go ahead and do the insert? And the insert needs to be, let's see. Our insert will be, I'm going to go with 5 1/4 by 7 7/8. So 5 1/4 by 7 7/8. So let's go 7 7/8. And 5 1/4. Which is right there. And then we need to cover it. And I'm thinking use that piece of lace on one side. And map that and put that there for a journaling page on the other. And I've got some, I could use another piece of lace behind it. That would look cute. You know, that would look really cute. And then we've got to do something for a pull. And I'm thinking maybe a piece of sari silk to have a little tab to come out. Might look really cute. So we need sari silk. We do. Thank you, Ray. Let me go cut a piece of sari silk off. Scam likely. Don't you love those calls? Actually, let's see what I got here. I have some. This will work. This will work. Oops. Out of my little jar. Little flowers and bits and bobs, and you know, we always have bits and bobs, it seems like. But that would work. So, oh, come on. Giving me a hard time here. I've got ink bits on my cutter. So let's see if we put a little piece on here and give it a little tail to come out. I don't want it too long, but I don't want it too short, you know? So we'll just kind of go with that. And this will just pretty much center. It'll be all right. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Let's see. Not center. Nowhere near center, but that's okay. I'm not going to sweat it. We're just going to get it down there. It's going to wrinkle and roll, and that's fine by me. Because I want it to look as old and, you know, as possible. I do not want this big old tangled up mess, though, on the edge there. That'll work. Now, let's see. Mark this where we want it. Okay. My stilling camera, I'm doing all right. We're going to trim there. And we're going to... How far? Sometimes it's just easier to line it up and trim it than it is to measure and measure and measure, you know. So let's see. We have a mark here, there. That'll work. Just make sure I'm straight. Okay. Oh, I cut my mark off, I think. It'll be all right. I've still got it. It's still here. Just line it up. Move it over. That'll work. Oops. Yep, that'll work. Okay. That'll look cute on there. And then I think we'll just put that on there and make it sweet. And then we'll put another piece on the back. So let's get that glued down. I said, I know this piece isn't exact matte for this, but you know what? It's fine. It'll work, and it looks cute. And with the extra matte piece, it doesn't matter. I'm just getting off these little fuzzies that my trimmer's leaving right now because I don't like them. Okay, so let's ink it up. Hey, Irene. How are you, Rena? Are you feeling better today? Your goulash looked so good last night. I mean, it really looked good. Okay, we got to get that on there. I think I want, yeah. All right, let's get it on here. Yay, not grumpy. You know, when we don't feel good, we don't mean to be grumpy, but you know, it happens. Get over it, right? It's like when I don't feel good, I don't want to talk. And that's when my husband wants to talk. Or he'll ask me, what's wrong? And why are you feeling sick? And where are you sick? And it's like, just sick, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, how's that gonna look? That looks pretty cute. Pretty cute. Like that. Okay. And Fabri-Tac, oh my gosh, it squirts out, it rolls off. I love Fabri-Tac for that reason. Let's ink this piece up. Then we got one more piece to cut to do the back piece of it. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of eyeball center that and put it on there, and that's cute. It looks crooked. And it shouldn't be. I'm going to check it. It looks crooked, but it could be me, you know. Could be an optical illusion. So we are just over 4 1/8 there. It does look a little, nope. I think I'm going to move it just a tiny bit and trim it just to make certain. See, it's that trimmer. Wider, we're there, and then here, yeah, it's just that tiny edge, and I'm going to trim it because I don't like it when it looks off to me. So we're going to line up along an edge, and we're just going to trim it off right there. See how that, I slid my fingers. Shoot. Shoot. It happened. It happened. So, pull you back down here. you may end up being too small to do anything with. Yeah, I'm just going to cut a whole new piece. It'll be all right. So we'll just cut a piece that is, let's see, we'll just go with 7.5 by 4 3/4. This will work. Let's find another page we like. There we go. Okay, we'll just go 7.5. Need to open this. Come here. Yep. 7.5 by 4 3/4. You know, and sometimes you'll do that. You'll work on a piece and then you'll mess it up right at the end, and you're going to have to do a redo. It happens. We've all done it. But say that'll be just fine. You still got a place to journal, and on the back you'll have a place to put a photo. It's fine. Don't sweat it. I don't let it worry me anymore. I used to. It used to just stress me. I'd be like, but you know what? It's paper. It's paper. Cut another piece and move on. Okay, let's get this down. My little spongy thing is making little dust buggers here and there. It's no fun. Dusty, it's messy. But they do work well. Because if I use the round sponge pads that you're supposed to use, and the ink is fresh on there, I always get a pretty shows up round mark, and I don't like that. So I would rather do it this way. How's this look? Yep. Come on, slide up just a tiny, tiny bit. There, that looks good. Now let's put a little more glue back here to hold this little fuzzy down. And let's cut another piece of that real pretty lace paper. And let's see, we need it to be 7 3/4 by 5 1/8. So 7 3/4 by 5 1/8. And we're going to use this piece that we've used some of before. So let's see, 7 3/4. And 5 1/8. Okay. And that will give us a real pretty little mat back here to put a photo. So you got a journaling place and a photo mat. So, yay. Like I said, little fuzzies. It'd be all right. And I'm glad I'd already used the Tattered Angel spray to do that ribbon, that Sorry Silk, because it goes really good with this. So, yay. Okay. Yep, you got to cover your mistakes. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes, guys. You know, that's why I don't mind going live, because you know it's not edited. I haven't changed anything. It is the way it is. And you know, I don't like when you think people are perfect, because nobody does everything they do perfect. We all make mistakes. Just is. If I don't edit and I'm live, I can't get rid of my mistakes. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Needs to slide up a tiny bit. There. We're fairly straight. And that's that. So we have our page. If I can even find the page now. I buried it, y'all. It's here. It's under stuff. There it is. And let's see, is it here? Let's find our pocket. There it is. And there's our little pocket. So that's our first page of our album done. That's all I'm going to do today. That's my mom calling. I know she's wondering, what time do we have to take Bubsy to the vet, because I told her last night, and I'm sure she doesn't remember today, but that's okay. You know, that's my mom, and I love her, and all of her faults and pain in the butts, you know, we always love them, right? But yeah, that's all I'm going to do today. We still got plenty of stuff to do with, and I think it's coming out really cute. We'll put some sorry ribbon through there next time, you know, but I like it. It come out really nice so far. There you go. You do edit out your mistakes? Yeah. See, I'm not editing my mistakes. We all make them. And they're fun sometimes. So, but that's it, everybody. I am done for today. I do have a haul video I need to get up. I went last week on the way to Savannah. We stopped at Hobby Lobby in Statesboro, Hobby Lobby in Pooler, Georgia, and Hobby Lobby in Savannah. And I went Tuesday morning yesterday and got some goodies. So I may come back on later today and do a haul video. So, and somebody gave me a thumbs down yesterday. Thank you very much. At least it was an opinion. So I appreciate it. You know, the worst thing you can do to a YouTube channel is nothing. You have a good day too, Irina. You know, if you really want to hurt somebody, you do nothing, because YouTube looks at it at least you stuck around or you watched long enough to have an opinion. And that's a good thing. So thank you. I know you were hoping for the opposite, but that's not how it works. So Nova thought it was funny too. But I hope to see y'all tomorrow at noon. I'll be back here working on the same album. And I think me and Ray may come on later this evening. It depends on how her day goes. But I do appreciate y'all for coming in, hanging out. Don't forget to leave a comment, because no comment, you can't enter to win the jelly plates. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.